wait a second or so before we get started. But it's a pleasure to be here tonight. I missed the stage. I definitely missed Club Congress. We had a show planned April 10th, but COVID had other plans, and that's all good. Things are supposed to happen when they're supposed to happen. Just gonna start playing a tune here, get this underway. I'm just gonna start right off the top with a tune that I wrote for my kids called Ramble On. It was on my last record, Camaleon. It's dedicated to them. Daughter of mine, from the first day of your life I knew you would be someone strong and kind with a beautiful mind. I break down when I look in your eyes. Ramble on, ramble on. Go out in the world and make it what you are. Ramble on, lovely one. In my heart you will always belong. Oh, my son, one day you'll become the man you're intending to be. Until that day arrives, I'll be right by your side. You won't ever have to wonder about me. Ramble on, ramble on. Go out in the world and make it what you are. Ramble on, my son. In my heart you will always belong. Last but not least, my beautiful beast, it's hard to find the right words to say. You're a confident spring, I guess. What I mean is that nothing's gonna stand in your way. Ramble on, ramble on. Go out in the world and make it what you are. Ramble on, lovely one. In my heart you will always belong. Ramble on, ramble on. Go out and be brave. Go out and be strong. Ramble on, loved ones. In my heart you will always, always belong. Hey, that's Ramble On. That's Ramble On. Is anybody out there? I can't tell from here. I'm just gonna assume yes, but if you wanted to let me know, I'd appreciate that. I'm gonna play some songs. I asked for a set list during the week, and we got a few songs, and I'm gonna play some of those. I want to honor those requests, and I'm just grateful for you to be an audience tonight. I always wanted the most intimate audience, and that's what I was kind of trying to work towards. And this is it. This is it in spades right here. So pleased to be with you tonight. This song's pure. Gotta practice what you preach before you start to teach the rest of us on how we should live and how we should give. So you won't have to feel insecure. How does anybody know what is real and what is pure? I know we are pure together. I know we are pure. And the world is bigger than you think. It's bigger than the dreams of your fathers and all that is true and what belongs to you. So you won't have to feel insecure. How does anybody know what is real and what is pure? I know we are pure together. I know we are pure. Insecure. How does anybody know what is real and what is pure? I know we are pure together. I know we are pure, 'cause I know we are pure together. I know we are pure. La da da da. Does anybody know what is real anymore? I know we are pure. Together. That's cool. I feel like I'm in my living room right now. That's really nice. I'm gonna try my attempt to play this this jam that my friend Adam Bruce from Flagstaff wrote. He's a big influence to me these days with his earnesty in songwriting and music and his pursuit and just being unwilling to compromise with his art, and it's inspiring. And he just wrote kind of a collective song, but his lyrics that he wrote are really beautiful. So I'm gonna give it a shot tonight. but it's totally pertinent for the days that we're living in today. So. Our love is so strong, it's the gravity that's pulling us to earth. But the news is so long, sometimes it feels like the earth is screaming out. But when I turn out, to the galaxy. But the truth is so clear. We belong to love, and love will conquer fear. And your love is why we're here. The best times in life are when you're in love, giving love and feeling love. That song's called Not Lost in the Universe. It's written by Adam Bruce. Let's keep this thing going. You know what? I'm gonna play some of those other requests too, but I'm gonna do some songs that are on my new record that I made. It's not released yet. We have it. It's done, and I look forward to sharing it with y'all. But there's a couple of songs in there that I'll play tonight, and this particular song was actually dedicated to all the volunteers and people that work tirelessly at No More Deaths organization. And it was some of the verses were written by, well, they didn't know they were writing them, but verses were written by a volunteer that had just discovered a migrant, expired in the desert. And it was, when I read the post, it was so poetic. I was just inspired. When I got home that day, I sat on the piano and I worked out the chords and then picked up the guitar and ended up writing the song. And yeah, No More Deaths. They're doing great work here in the desert, and it's just better work than I could ever do. And I'm just thankful there's organizations like that that are interested in the pursuit of human lives. So this song's called Younger Than Me. the body of a young man on Saturday in the first drainage, a little to the left, underneath the mesquite tree. 400 feet from pavement, a jug of water still by his side. Imagine the pain he suffered alone as he died. What a tragedy. He was only 33. He was younger than me. He died alone, exposed underneath the desert sun. Can you imagine the weight of that young man's fate on the family he left back home? How high a wall will it take to protect your way of life? People with nothing to their names will risk everything to climb. What a tragedy. He was only 33. He was younger than me. Oh, he was only 33. Sinner, you might be a saint. You might be pretending you're something you ain't. Well, in the old pueblo, you do whatever you can to make something grow from the dry desert land. When you're out in the world, you do whatever you can to make something grow from the dry desert land. Oh, Well, some men tell the truth when the truth fits their intent. And they'll only come clean when it's time to repent. In the old Pueblo, you do whatever you can to make something grow from the dry desert land. You might be lonely and looking for love, looking for love. All right now. All right. Getting a little warmed up. Hey, if you're watching and you're having a drink, cheers. This song was on my last record, and I'm going to dedicate it to Danielle, who's fond of the song. Thank you very much. I'm glad it means something to you. The song's called Canopy of Clouds. And for those of you that are from the desert or live in the desert, make the desert your home, you know what I'm talking about. That romance with moisture around this time of year where we want it to come. We see the clouds form, but sometimes it doesn't come. This is kind of my narrative on this tune called Canopy of Clouds, and it's a romance for desert lovers. Over me a canopy of clouds, a bouquet of creosote tree waits anxiously to taste her drops. It's been so long, earth cries out for her, so dry out, longing for the essence of her truth. If only she would bring back her goods and let the rain fall down, falling to cries out for sun dry out, sun dry, longing for the essence of her truth. Only she will bring back her goods. Only she will bring back her goods. Oh, only she will bring back her goods. Rain fall down, falling to the ground. Let the earth rejoice. All right. Thank you if you're clapping at home. Or thank my kids, because I know you're clapping for me over there. And all my friends. Thank you, Congress, for setting me up with this awesome water, Sedona, to keep the vocal cords moist. How's it sounding out there? Is it sounding all right? All right, cool. We're gonna keep this thing going. So if you're tuning in tonight, you know the kind of music I write, you know the kind of songs that I sing, and a lot of them are inspired by social things that occur. And you know, I write from a place where, you know, I came from like a humble place, and I write from that place still, and I kind of still to this day, even though I've grown and, you know, our family is prospered and my life has prospered because of this community in Tucson is embraced me and treated me well. I still like have this heart for I still have this bleeding heart, and that's all right. You know, like there's power in love. There's I know that we're living in the days where we have a warrior culture, and you know, guns are all the rage with power and, you know, strength and fists and machismo and all of that. You know, and I know that's kind of our trajectory right now. But you know what? It's kind of easy to do whatever you want. It's harder to make sacrifices to love your neighbor, you know, or to love people that are unloved, you know. That takes effort and that takes courage to do, because in doing so you become vulnerable. And that's where these songs, a lot of these songs come from that place. And it's therapeutic for me. And that works out pretty good on this side as the artist. But we talk about, and I talk about real things. Like this one in particular resonates again with the recent events that have occurred in our country, with vigilantes taking the law into their own hands, you know, in the sake of justice or in the sake of progress for their community. And it's just such a false narrative. It's such a false choice. And I wrote this song about it. It's called Broken Glass. And yeah, this was also a request, so it's dedicated to you. When none of this is convenient, it's unfortunately a bad time for me when you're miles away from the incident. and not interested in getting involved at all. But something feels wrong. There's a lot going on in the name of justice, in the name of those of us living on the outside looking in. Never the advantaged, but I always managed on the outside looking in. You gotta break some glass to get in. And when the law has become a means to an end for progress in some, there comes a point when you lose your trust in the man called to carry it out. Oh, but something feels wrong. There's a lot going on in the name of progress, in the name of those of us who are living on the outside looking in. Never the advantage, but I always managed on the outside looking in. You gotta break some glass to get in. Sometimes you wanna break it down, living on the outside looking in. Never the advantage, but I've always managed on the outside looking in. You gotta break some glass to get in. Oh, you gotta break some glass to get in. Oh, you gotta break some glass to get in. I'm having fun on this side. I hope you're having fun on that side. It's just been so long since I've been able to perform. And I'm super thankful that Congress asked me to do this, and really proud to be a part of this series that's happening. And super stoked to be playing on this stage here at Congress. I would turn this laptop around so you could see, but there's nobody here, just the sound. The Frank Bear over there doing sound. Super thankful. And my wife Beth is here, of course, right? And Michael Hayes, who set this up with David Sluice. So my hat's off to you guys, and thank you for giving me a place to perform some of these songs. Let's see what we can do next here. I'm gonna sing this song. It's called EP52, and it's a song I was inspired to write. There's tons of stories about the prodigal son, but I'm a father of daughters, raising them in today's society, and trying to raise them so they're not obligated to feel lesser than in the society, and trying to empower them. And that's kind of the story of the young woman in this song who loses her mom at birth. When she was born, she loses her mom, and her dad raises her, fearful to lose her too. So in an overprotective way. And so when she goes out to get her taste of the real world, the world that's full of animals of different scents and stripes, she has a tough time, but she always finds love when she comes home. And I think that's a really important message for fathers to tell their daughters today. Free of judgment. Boys get all kinds of passes to do whatever they want, and it almost adds to their credibility in a lot of ways. And we have people that that are doing that and thinking that it's okay, and it's not okay. Father of daughters, I want them to be strong and smart, and that's where the inspiration for this song came. So this song's called La Princesa, and it's dedicated to Alexia and Savannah. Salud. Because you will always be able to come home to me, even if you crash the car. Little inside joke there. When she came into the world with chocolate hair and eyes of pearl, her father wept as her mother took her last breath that she gave for her girl. She was raised on the narrow, with her eyes on the sparrow, but she craved to live, and her heart was big, but her future was unclear. Ay, princesa, con ojos de perla, princesa, la hija pródiga. She was light and dainty like her mother, on the path that her father paved. Although she never had a brother, no, her confidence gained, her confidence gained. When she fell into the world, went from straight hair to wearing curls, her eyes were open wide, she leapt inside, she was ready to fly. Ay, princesa, con ojos de perla, princesa, la hija pródiga. When she returned to her father's land, to stretched out arms and open hand, she came inside and began to cry, and her father took her in. Ay, la hija pródiga. I'm just gonna keep playing songs if that's cool with y'all. I can't really tell on the feedback side. I want to make sure to play the songs that y'all asked, but I'm gonna also play the songs I want to play too. There's one song that I was asked to play. I will play. I'm working up my courage to play it. In the meantime, let's go to a song called. You know what? Let's do this one. And I'm going to dedicate it to my homegirl. She's my homegirl, Micaela Machado. And the song's called Hold Me Down. I wrote it about an evening where my wife and I were supposed to go do something specific that we had made time and plans for. And she, when she was getting ready, I kind of flipped the switch and like changed the script and was like, "Hey, let's go do this instead," because there was a concert at Rialto and that I really wanted to go to, and ended up going there and making a bunch of contacts and talking to friends and kind of doing what you do in Tucson. And I know she was kind of disappointed in wanting to just be alone and not be around a bunch of people and have conversations and stuff like that. But I was just like, "Hey, you know, baby, just hold me down tonight. Like, just hold it down tonight." And it ended up being a great night. But just like flipping the script on that, just I should have been like, "Hey, darling, you look wonderful tonight." But I didn't. I didn't say that, and it's just because I wasn't sensitive to understand that that's what I needed to say at the time. So I went one step beyond that and wrote a song called "Hold Me Down" to commemorate that occasion. This is it right here. Actually, let me just check my tuning real quick, just to be sure that I'm not out of tune real quick. Oh yeah, that A was super flat. It'll make a big difference, promise. Hope it's sounding good out there. It's feeling good up here. There we go. It's a little bit better. Here we go. Darling, hold on tight. It's gonna be a long night, and I know you had other things in mind. Hold me down tonight. Hold me down. I'm sorry I made you cry, 'cause I really wanna try to always be there for you. Every night. tonight. Hold me down and stay for a little while, at least to your desires. It's cold out there and I'm tired, but feel alright in here. Next to you, oh, next to you. Lying next to you. We were lying, lying. Hold me down tonight. Hold me down tonight. Hold me down, yeah, tonight. Hold me down tonight. Let me dig in for my pick on this one right here. We'll do it without. Here we go. The fire spread quickly through the open stairways, ensnaring the people that tried to escape. 28 would meet their dooms in the carbon monoxide fumes from the fire. Put the blame on you. Oh, Louis Taylor, there was nothing you could do. Even though you were innocent, they put the rifle on your shoulders. That night at the Pioneer, the fire trucks came. Their ladders as high as they can, but they couldn't reach that high. Oh, and some of them were tempted to fly far away from the fire. Taylor, they put the blame on you. Oh, Louis Taylor, there was nothing you could do. Even though you're innocent, they put the rifle head on your shoulder. It's a tale of two separate tragedies. Of the fire and the loss of life that evening. 15,000 days wasted away, and the blame they put on the name of Lewis Taylor. Well, at the trial, the only evidence was the color of his skin. Now, boy, you don't belong here, so you must have been. So tell me, what's he supposed to do? They put the blame on you. Oh, Louis Taylor, there was nothing you could do. Even though you were innocent, they put the rap for air. Even though you were innocent, they put the rap for oh. Even though you were innocent, they put the rap for air on your Feeling all right. How we doing on time, man? We're all good? I got time for like one more, a couple more, one more. If we got time for one more, I'm gonna try to play this song against my better judgment. But I gotta represent for the folks that have like stuck with me on this journey, but they found out about me in American Android. But they stuck with me, and specifically Billy. Cameron Hood. I have to let you guys know that on this next record that I release when it I don't know when the time's right, whenever it's time to do it. I reworked this song with my great friend and producer Ryan Alfred, just because all that soul music we've been listening to like just nonstop for years now is just making its way into the songs, and this one in particular is like, when I wrote it back in like 2008, it felt so critical and real to me, and it still feels that way, and even though my sensibilities have changed a little bit. My musical sensibilities, this is still like something that's really, really special to me and really important. So I just asked the question, how can a man swim in such shallow water? Watch it all on cable news. Watch them talk about the prize. them, tell the world we started new. Then we'll kick them in the eye. But how can a man swim in such shallow water? And how can a man fly if he don't see the sky? If I can't see the sky, haven't you ever felt like you're being lied to? I know you've heard it all before. This is nothing new. It's nothing new. They're saying the world's gonna fall apart, but we will figure it out. And how can a man swim? How can a man swim in such shallow water? And how can a man thrive if he don't feel alive? If I don't feel alive, the saying the world is falling apart. My mom told me the world is falling apart. The whole damn world is falling apart, but we will figure it out. We will figure it all out. We will figure it all out. Oh, yes, we will. We can figure it out. Yes, we will. Oh, we'll overcome any challenge. We'll figure out any challenge. Overcome any obstacle. We work together. If we work together, you and me. That's a wrap. Thank you very much. I love you guys, and thank you to Hotel Congress for inviting me. And stay tuned. Hey, June 4th, check out U of A Presents is gonna film some footage that we shot last week in the Botanical Gardens. I'm performing with my kids. Singing with my daughters, and my son's playing piano. It's gonna be on June 4th on U of A Presents, so look out for that on Facebook, Instagram, and I believe their website. Thank you, Congress. This was a blast. Thank you for all the comments out and the love. I appreciate it.